What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another movie review. Today I am talking about 2009's Ghosts of Girlfriends Past. And I'm gonna consider this movie a Christmas movie, even though it's kinda not. You know, there's literally only one line that mentions this movie as Christmas, right? Like, and he leans out the window, he thinks he's crazy, and he's like, "Son, is it Christmas?" He goes, "No, it's Saturday." He goes, "That's the day of my brother's wedding. I didn't miss it. Thanks, kid," right? So that means the next day after the wedding is Christmas? I don't know. So this is a Christmas Eve wedding? I've never heard of that. But either way, this movie has some really great moments in it. It's directed by Mark Waters. He's done things like Mean Girls, Freaky Friday, He's All That, Mr. Popper's Penguins, you know, like he's done a few things. But this movie in particular, 2009's Ghost of Girlfriends Past, starring Matthew McConaughey, Jennifer Garner, Michael Douglas as a ghost of Uncle Wayne. His brother is Breckin Meyer. Lacey Chabot is Sandra, the wife that his brother Paulie's marrying. And the father, Sergeant, is Buds from whatever show that was from. If you guys know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure that guy died. Robert Forrester. Yeah, he died back in 2019. He was a good guy. He was a legend. He was in Breaking Bad as well. But correct me if I'm wrong. The ghosts of your past, present, and future, they took that, you know, premise from The Christmas Carol, right? And this happens to Scrooge and Marley and the Ghost of Future and the Ghost of Present, right? Like, and then by the end it makes him see clearly what he's missing out on in life. And the whole movie's, you know, kind of dumb, but it's only 115 minutes, so it's less than 2 hours, which means it's a fun, good watch for me. I was able to get 2 movies done yesterday rather than just one 3-hour long one, you know what I mean? I love when that type of thing comes together. But Ghosts of Girlfriends Past, is it a Christmas movie? I mean, I'm going to count it. I'm going to put it into my Christmas list because it seems whenever I do watch this, it's always around November, December, this time of year where I'm gearing up for Christmas. You know, I got my Christmas lights outside. I just started putting up stuff inside, but then I realized my mother and sister moved out on me, so I don't have nearly as much Christmas stuff as I thought I did. So I'm going to have to go to the store and get a few more things. But comment below. What are your thoughts on this movie? Do you love Jennifer Garner? I know I do. And Matthew McConaughey, I've always thought, is just like the ultimate player's player, right? Like when it comes to just looks and voice and acting premise, you know, like persona, his vibe that he gives off is just like, yeah, I'm the coolest fucking guy in the world and you can't fuck with me, you know, like, and yet he's not afraid to be embarrassed, right? Like the cake dropping scene, like there's certain parts in this that, like, he's definitely making a full fool of himself, but he's not afraid to do that, you know. He's what you want for an actor of this stature doing a rom-com like this. Now, granted, it's 2024, he's now one of the best actors to do it. 2009 maybe was still making a name for himself, but I'm pretty sure at that point he's still, you know, in Oscar contention and stuff like that. But yeah, Matthew McConaughey's tremendous. I've always had the biggest crush on Jennifer Garner, but if you guys know me, I'm a sucker for a good love story. So of course, you know, they bicker, they argue through the whole thing, and then by the end of the movie you find out that he loves her and she loves him, and not only do they love each other, but they loved each other all along, since back when they were kids. But something happened along the way. I think his parents died, you know, and something traumatic happens to a boy like that, and he loses his way. And what's that great X-Men Professor X line? Just because someone stumbles and loses their way doesn't mean they're lost forever. Right? So he finds his way back to her and they end up falling back in love, you know? One of the funniest parts is in the credits of this movie, right? Like, I love a good 2000s rom-com where the bloopers are, you know, like they have little extra things shot just for the credits that make no sense, but it's super funny. And you're like, wait, what? Like, And even like the end of this movie, right? Like it's a happy ever after. He's dancing out in the snow with his girl, and then they cut to the ghost, and the ghost is Emma Stone and Matthew Douglas, and he's like, "Come on, baby, it's just me and you. Let's get freaky." And she's like, I'm 16. That's gross." He goes, "Ghosts are ageless, baby," right? And it probably would have got a big laugh in 2009, but for some reason, 2024, I saw the line, heard it, and just crickets, no reaction. I was like, Matthew Douglas, you've done so much better things with your career, sir. Like, you know, just for instance, things that I've done with Matthew Douglas. Of course, the Ant-Man movies, Endgame, you know, he's in stuff like that. But Basic Instinct, if you haven't seen that movie with Matthew Douglas and Sharon Stone, phenomenal movie. It really is. One of my favorites. I watched that back in April of this year, and oof, that movie is hot, hot, hot. But so is this movie. So comment below your thoughts on Ghosts of Girlfriends Past. Overall, I gave it 3 out of 5 stars, about a 6 out of 10. And if I had to give it a true 10 score, it's probably about a 6, 8 out of 10. Just creeping near a 7, but not quite. It would have got more, but I think a rom-com, you know, this stature, if it's good, it's probably about a 3 out of 5 stars. If it's bad, it's probably about a 1 out of 5 stars, you know what I mean? So it did its job, it's good, you know, but it's not gonna get no 4 or 5 stars, you know, like it's a middle of the way movie, but that's what they were kind of, you know, they were aiming for the mountaintop, but they were only aiming for the 3.5 stars, you know what I mean? Like they weren't trying to make a 5-star movie with this, you know what I mean? Small budget, one location, small cast, you know, and they just made the best they could, and it's solid, you know? I would love to know if you guys think it's a Christmas movie or not. I really don't think so. I think Die Hard's more of a Christmas movie than this, but I'm going to throw it on my Christmas list anyways, and heading into the Christmas season, I would love for you guys to send me your favorite Christmas movies, your best Christmas recommendations, because I will be doing the 25 days of Christmas and posting a Christmas movie review all of December, at least trying to, so bear with me if I only do a bunch, but not all of them. But there will be more Christmas stuff coming to the channel. I did 12 or so Christmas things last year, so stay tuned for those, or go check those out if you haven't. Things like White Christmas, The Grinch, the animated Grinch, The Grinch, How You Stole Grinch Christmas, for Jim Carrey, you know, lots of Christmas stuff. So, happy holidays. If you're watching this late, happy Thanksgiving, you know, whatever. Matthew McConaughey, Jennifer Garner, I'd love to hear your thoughts down in the comment section below, or you could send them to me on my other social medias. Links for all those in the description down below. Follow me on Letterboxd with a D at the end, Letterboxd, for all my movie people out there. If you want to see my list of my reviews that I've done all year, go check those out. Link in the description. If you would like to support the channel, the best way to do that is liking this video, subscribing if you're new, hitting that bell so you don't miss future videos. My name's Big Cam. Thank you guys so much for coming on by, and I will see you beautiful people in the next one. Peace.